Okay, yeah, fair enough. Something to look forward to. Of course, a little bit big differences here in the picks. Also, I think a lot of people are going to have their eyes on that Jazz, of course, for Smitty J. But overall, if that lane swap comes through, it can...
Okay.
Oh, so they might go in for this one. It's tentative. It's so funny. You kind of know what's happening. They're circling like vultures. And Smitty J, he's going to have to be quick on his feet. Grandmaster's Might has popped immediately, but so much damage is going towards him. He's not going to be able to get the stun. And QG now can pull him apart, just like vultures. First blood towards Swift.
I always do enjoy it when teams choose to gank the teleport just because you know exactly what kind of numbers advantage you're going to have. But meanwhile in the top lane.
The flash forward from Jesse's. He doesn't land the box, and TNT now going to get knocked up. Qiao got there at just the right time. Apollo flashing forward. He wants to secure that kill towards TNT, but Jesse's, he gets the auto attack in and takes it for his team. Away from Fiora. It's going to be yielding them some results in the future. Shift just walks straight in, but he manages to get the burst on Swift out of getting yourself into what your opponent can do. As teleport to bottom side, and the challenge has been laid down by Viva. Smitty J just trying to sustain through this a little bit more. The stun doesn't activate. Of course, the bill's parried away. And V is able to heal up through. No time in trying to clear that out, but he might find himself in a little bit of danger here. Smitty J is going to try and get to grips with him as well. Swift going a little bit low, but Smitty J, where's the follow-up? Where's Qiao? He's not here. Smitty J still gets the kill towards Swift, but he's not going to be able to sustain through the damage for V. And Qiao, well, he just has the dragon work as well being done here for QG. Just going to pick that one up. Even with the health pool of outer turrets increasing, it's still not an issue. But Jesse's now getting knocked up, getting completely caught out and absolutely nowhere. There will be no follow-up. There will be no funeral. He falls on his own.
And suddenly there
as well, but just hoping to get a bit of extra damage across. But Doinb coming in from the backside, and there is Swift as well. He's chasing them down. He hit the javelin on towards Apollo. The teleport's going to come in. Smitty J is in the house. A big knock-up coming out there. And Unburrow as well. TCT gets so much CC down, but Smitty J does get the kill towards V. Swift is going to drop as well. That's a double for that Jax. As you said, one way or another, that man is going to come back swinging. But the triple kill comes there for Doinb as well. TCT and Doinb trying to back away. Unable to take down Doinb, but here's the group towards mid. Dignitas again, they want to pressure this outer turret, but it might be their undoing. TCT goes forward, it's a perfect combo from the Alistar, and you saw the shifter got blown to pieces. Jesse's trying to slow things up, he puts the box towards the side, but it's not going to be enough. He will be eaten for dinner. Doinb gets another one for himself there, a 2 for none. This is
hard engage style champions like Annie, like Braum, and he's a primary playmaker for their team.
Doinb, another kill for him in the mid lane, and Qiao even fancies himself a go. He's going to drop as well, and this Cassidy is getting out of control.
Again, Cassidy was perma-banned away from Doinb in the LPL, one of the few champions that he could confidently play, and Qiao will now pick up a delayed ace as well as the Baron.
And just
make his way out of harm's way.
Now the Hourglass is coming in very big for QG these last 2 games. They want this inhibitor turret, and they're not going to stop at anything to get it. Jesse's is low, puts up the box. He's able to get away, but the inhibitor now will fall. QG are knocking on the door, not with a fist, but with a battering ram, and they're not going to stop here. Doinb now just forced away a little bit. They just get that inhibitor, of course, with the Baron buff, and they, well, got their bang for their buck with that buff, no doubt about it.
Doinb just chased away like 4 people.
The threat that he's generating on his own right now is frightening. Doinb just absolute no respect here as well. Rift walks on towards Smitty J, was the target he wanted. He doesn't care. He's going to use that Sonya's Hourglass to avoid the stun. And there's TNT to pick things up. This is now turning. And maybe we'll have a fight here as well. We do see Dignitas pushing forward. Smitty J not being able to land the stun here as well. A bit of damage returned towards him. Unburrow comes up. Doinb does get the kill as well, but Qiao getting pulled out with the lantern. Beautiful stuff. They managed to hold V in place, but is it enough to kill him? I'm not sure. Justice falls down. It's a double kill for TNT. 3 players for Dignitas have fallen, and they've made a fight in their own base, and they might pay for it with the game.
Oh, absolute chaos as they pick up another kill.
Because Apollo just going to get completely jumped over. That is the clean ace. And for a moment there, I kind of stopped mid-sentence and thought QG might stop. But I guess I don't know them as well as I possibly should. They're going to push on towards this Nexus. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first semi-finalist. QG have made it through over Dignitas in a very impressive display as well. Shaky to start, but they finished strong.
And Dignitas looked so good with their new roster, coming out very definitively in their first game. Second game was really theirs to lose. They threw it over the Baron. I don't know if it was morale, momentum, but they decided to go into the late game, and you just cannot give Qiao that type of room. I mean, they didn't have the wave clear. If they ever fell behind, it was going to be disaster. And, you know, they came even into kind of the mid-game, the big 5v5 grouping, and were just able to run Dig over.
Defined weakness, and it's been quoted many times of Qiao was falling behind in the early game, and they still managed to draw things back later with good team fighting. When you do well in mid-game, and then you go towards that team fight orientation in the late, well, it seems just that much harder to deal with there. Very quickly, Frosk, I mean, you know, you knowing this team fairly well coming into this tournament, seeing them play now up against Dignitas,